everybody, it's Marie from Pinnacle Physical Therapy. I hope you're doing the chair, the Get Fit classes in the chair, and some of the other Pilates videos. Today I'm going to do a beginning-ish level 1-2 Pilates-based exercise. Worked on technique, breathing, posture, and fundamentals. Once again, we appreciate the donations that people are sending in, which is fueling these classes. So I hope you enjoy. If you cannot get on the floor, you can do these on the bed as well. And if your bed's a little soft, you can put a mat down on the mattress, and that will help with a little bit of support. But you can do everything I'm doing on a bed if you want. Okay, so I'm going to start sitting with my legs out in front, legs crossed. Just nice and easy. Grab your shins. I want you to sit nice and tall, shoulders down. And just take a breath in. So we're going to breathe into the rib cage. And exhale. Good. And breathe into the rib cage. And exhale. We're going to move the spine a little bit. So you're going to kind of roll towards me and then roll back. Nice and gentle. Just nice and easy. And front. And as you move through this, try and put your breath with the motion. Breathing in, breathing out. Then make sure your head naturally follows the spine. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. And 2 more times here. And breathing out. Last one. And breathing out. Let's hold it to the center, and we're going to just shift to the side, and to the side, and to the side, and to the side. Let's relax those shoulders, and to the side, and to the side. And your legs don't have to be here. They can be out in front. It doesn't really matter. I just thought I'd start sitting today. All right, 1 more to each side. Okay, so now we're going to combine motions. We're going to do a little circle. So you're going to bring the rib cage back, bring it to the left, bring it forward, and to the right. So it's a back, a left, a front, and a right. And just smooth that out. And again, just let the spine slither. Don't force the motion. Just trying to get some mobility. And here's the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. 1 more time. And let's reverse the direction. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. So today we'll probably work, I don't know, somewhere around 35, 40 minutes. We'll see how it goes. See how the body feels. Last one here. Good. Okay. Now we're just going to bring the legs out front. Okay, and now ideally the legs should be straight, but the problem is when these hamstrings are tight, it might pull your spine back like this, and I don't want you sitting like this, right? So if you bend your knees, you'll be able to sit up straight, right? So it's either here or here, okay? Whatever is comfortable for you. We're going to flex those ankles. Okay, and we're just going to now just sit nice and tall. This hand is going to be on the floor. We're just going to kind of come over to the side and then down. Now we're going to do the other side. And reach and down. And remember to keep the abdominals in and down. And over and down. And over and down. And over. Let's do 1 more to each side. And down, and last one, and up, and down. Okay, that's just a little side bend stretch. Now I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see me. We're gonna bend your knees, we're gonna grab the thighs, and I want you pulling your thighs apart and pulling your knees in at the same time. So they're having like a tug of war, and we're just gonna fold those shoulders over the pelvis and around that spine, and then we're gonna come up nice and tall. And we're going to lift the collarbones up. Take an inhale here. Exhale, fold the spine. Tummy nice and tight. Inhale, lift. And relax. hold. I'm going to add the arms in a bit. And then we're going to lift. Good, and relax center. Bring the arms out front. Same thing, we're going to round that spine forward. Now we're going to come up and make a Y and lift those collarbones. Up, 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 tummy in nice and tight. And round the spine. And then lift, inhaling. Let's do one more here. Drawing the abdominals in. Feet are flat on the floor. Legs are parallel to each other. And up. Okay, bring the arms to the center. And now we're going to roll back a little bit. So we're going to scoop that spine. Roll, roll, roll. And then scoot forward and sit nice and tall. And then we're going to roll, roll, roll. Adding the extension here. Scoot forward. And lift. And roll, roll, roll. And scoot forward. And notice how I'm going down a little further each time. And roll, roll, roll. And up, up, up. And lift. We're going to go all the way down. I'm going to roll. I'm going to bring my arms back. And I'm going to come up. Scoop, 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 scoop. And lift. Now, if you get stuck on the roll down and you think you're going to plop down, grab your legs, just come down easy, and then take it back. And if you get stuck on the up part, you do this, roll up, and lift. Let's do two more here. We're going to roll, roll, roll. Arms go back, and then we roll, roll, roll. Arms come up. One more time. And roll, roll, roll. Arms come back, and exhale. Peeling, peeling, peeling. Arms come up. Okay, we're going to come down to the floor, okay? Situate yourself on your mat so you're nice and square. Pelvis is nice and still. We're going to do some pelvic tilts. So right now we're going to use the heels of your hands and your fingertips here on your pubic bone. My thumbs are in my belly button, okay? You have a little space under your back, which is neutral. Okay, so we're going to take the pelvis, rock it to the thumb side, using your tummy muscles, right? Like you have a saran wrap pulling tight like this, and then you're going to go to the pinky side. Here's the breathing. Exhale to the thumbs. Inhale to the pinkies. Breathing in. And exhale, pulling that navel through the spine. And inhale, relaxing up top here. Just rocking that spine. Like we're taking a marble from your belly button to the pubic bone. Just roll that marble to the belly button. And then back to the pubic bone. Good, one more time. And roll. And back to the pubic bone. Okay, we're going to bring your feet in a little bit. And we're going to go into a bridge, okay? So we're going to do the exact same thing. So we're going to roll to the belly button. Now you can squeeze your bottom and continue rolling up. Take an inhale at the top. Careful you don't arch your back like this. You want to keep your ribs down and the pubic bone up. Now we're going to roll down one vertebrae at a time. Nice and easy. And then the tail lands. You take an inhale. Exhale, scoop that belly. Now squeeze your glutes, pressing into your feet. Make sure your knees are parallel. Don't let them open up. Take your inhale here. And then we're going to exhale down. Nice and easy. Relaxing the shoulders. Lengthening out the back of your neck so you're not tipped up like this in your chin. And roll. And lift. And rolling it down. And relax. Let's do two more. And roll. And lift. And roll. And down. Last one. Bring our tummy first. Scoop that belly. Squeeze the glutes here. Press the pelvis to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. The chest comes down. Middle comes down. And then we roll out. Okay, let's stretch that out a little bit. Bring your right knee into the chest. Gently pull. You don't want to be tight like this. It's just a gentle pull. I'm going to slip your hands under that leg, and we're going to go up and down just 5 times here. So it's a 1, a 2, 3, 4. Hold this one on the up, and point and flex. Okay, and if this bothers the nerve or it's hard to keep your back from going flat, bend your knee a little bit, right? I don't want you trying to do this. Okay, one more. Okay, we're going to take that ankle, pull it across your knee. You have 2 choices here. You can bring your leg in with your hands, or you can reach through and pull with your left leg. So we're stretching out the right hip. Nice and easy. Good. Just breathe into that. Good. We're going to tighten the abdominals before you let go of the leg, and then you're going to bring that leg down so your back doesn't jar. And we're going to do the same thing on the other leg. So bring the knee to the chest. Pull, hold. Now we're going to bring the leg up, hands behind. Again, watch that the back doesn't go flat. If your knee is slightly bent, you're better off than trying to do this. Yeah, keep the hips down. We're going to go up and down for 5. 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And hold it. Point and flex the ankle. And down. Press. And down. Press. 2 more. Okay, so we're going to make our way back up because we're going to go into rolling like a ball. Now, I am going to come up from this position. If you feel uncomfortable doing this, you're going to roll to your side and just sit up. All right, so I'm just going to push myself up, and I'm going to grab the shins, and I'm going to pick my feet up, and I'm going to round my spine. Okay, so we're going to rock back and back up. Okay, now the trick to this is not flattening your back, all right? You want to stay like a rocking chair leg, okay? So watch one of these first before you try. So you want to rock those hips up, rock and pause. The mistake people make is they rock back and they flatten their back and get stuck, okay? So you want to make sure you stay like a roly-poly, nice and round. So we're going to rock back, breathe in, breathe out, squeezing those legs together, scooping the belly, relaxing those shoulders. So look down at your belly button to make sure. Now, the tighter the circle, the harder it is. So I kind of have you in between. And rock and up. And make sure your head stays in that same position. Looking at your belly button, down between your legs, inner thighs are squeezed together. Try and maintain the same position. 1 more. Up. And lift. Okay, we're going to go into some abdominal work. I'm going to teeter back and forth between a couple levels. Okay, so we're going to take the leg closest to me, grab it, outside hand. We're going to lay down, hold it. Now this leg, I'm going to bring up here, okay? And we're going to switch. Now as you switch, keep the tummy tight and make sure the legs don't look like this. I want you to really reach for that wall. Okay, now, if you want to make this harder, you can come down lower, okay? Now, I'm doing the actual true exercise, which is with the head up. So think of your body balancing on a 2x4. You don't want to be all sloppy in here, okay? Okay, so start with that leg closest to me, and we're going to switch. So I'm going to be looking down at my feet. You're going to breathe in, breathe in, breathe out, breathe out. Breathe in, out, out. Scooping that belly in tight. Elbows nice and wide. Make sure that head is either up or down here. Don't strain your neck. 2 more to each side. Breathing in, out, out. In, and out. And take a rest. Okay, we have 4 more tummy exercises to do. The next one is going to look like this with the head down. Reach the arms away, around, grab your legs here. Okay? Up. Up is easier. Lower is harder. This is even harder. Okay? So you can kind of do what you want to do. We're going to take an inhale here. Exhale, reach those arms, swing around, grab the thighs, and press. Good. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now really stretch those limbs away from the body. Make sure your back doesn't arch when the legs go forward or arch any more than normal. And make sure it doesn't flatten. So you want to kind of stay the same in here. Let's do 2 more. Out and in. Out and in. Relax. This 3rd one's kind of fun. Legs are up again at your level. If you can't do straight without flattening the back, just bend them and you can grab onto your thighs, okay? So I'm gonna do this level here. We're gonna do a little bit of a bouncy bounce, but the bouncy bounce is in the legs, not the body, okay? So here's a level. You can do it here, you can do it here, or you can do it here or here. So I'm gonna do it here, okay? So here we go. It's a breathing out. It's a puff. Out, out. Breathe out, out. It's a quick inhale in between the knees. Breathe out, out. Breathe out, out. Breathe out, out. And out, out. Pull, 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 pull. Tummy is in tight. Reach, 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 reach. And exhale, exhale. Do 2 more. Last one. Pull, pull, and rest. Okay, 2 more to go. These next 2 are a little bit challenging. Legs are going to be up in whatever position you want them to be. Squeeze them together. Hands are going to be behind the head so your neck will be supported. You don't have to lift the head up, but since your hands are back there, it's going to be a little bit easier on the neck. You pull yourself up. Okay, so I'm going to do this level. We're going to go forward, 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 and pull, pull, pull. Now, the trick to this is not letting your back do this. Okay, so you got to stay. Glass of water right here, okay? So I'm going to do my legs straight, and we're going to go forward, 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 and point, point, point. Flex, 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 point, point, point. Good, nice and still in the spine, breathing out. Think of a 3 count. 1, 2, 3, and back. 2, 3, and up. 2, 3, and up. 2, 3. Let's do 3 more. Down. 2, 3, and up. 2, 3. And down, 2, 3, and up, 2, 3. Last one, down, 2, 3, and up, 2, 3, and bend. Okay, I'm going through the levels on the rotation. This is called crisscross. We're just going to go side to side, lifting the elbow. Do not pull on your head and get crunched up like this. You want to lift, turn from the rib cage, right? Keeping that tummy in. Watch that the hips don't wobble, okay? Next level is here and here. I'm going to do the regular level, which is a little bit more challenging, and we're going to stretch and stretch. This is like the first exercise. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out, breathe out. If you want to work harder, the legs will go lower as long as your back doesn't arch. Okay, breathe in and out, and out. Breathe in, and out, and out. Abs should be burning way down low here. Last set, in, and out, out. Hug those knees, and take a breather. We're going to bring your feet to the floor. Arms are going to make a T. Put your feet together. We're going to take both knees to the right, and notice how my foot is on top, right? So my feet are stacked together. This hip comes up off the floor, but keep the shoulder down, and you're going to turn your head the opposite direction. Good. Now we're going to take an inhale, hold it. Exhale, tighten up here. Pull those legs back over. Both feet land on the floor, and then we go over to the other side. Keeping those knees as close together as you can. Opposite shoulder down, head turns away. Take an inhale, hold it. Should be a nice good stretch. Exhale, pull back in. There we go. And again, to the outside, to the right. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Take that breath and hold. Exhale, pull back over. And exhale over. Take an inhale, hold it. And exhale, pull back up. Good. Inhale. Hold it, exhale. Inhale, hold. And exhale, pull. Take an inhale here. Exhale, other side. Inhale to hold it. And exhale to come back through. Good job. Okay, we're going to do some hip work, okay? So we're going to roll to the side towards me. And you're going to make a nice straight line. push that top hip away. So we know I call this little space a mouse house underneath here, right? Because you don't want to hang like a hammock, right? So you want to straighten that spine out. Ankles are right below your heels. Of course they are. Your feet are right below your tail, okay? So I can reach here. So you want to kind of be lined up and you put the heels down. We're going to do some clamshells. I like to keep my hand here so I can keep my hip pushed away so I don't collapse. Your head is in line here. Try not to let it drop forward, okay? And we're going to lift that top knee without rolling that hip back, and then we're going to come down. The bottom leg is pretty much grounded on the floor. Pull the abdominals in as you're doing this and see if you can make yourself long from tail to head and head to tail. Relaxing the shoulders. Good. Let's do 6 more. 1. And down. And 2. And down. And 3. And down. And 4. And down. 5. And down. And 6. And down. Next, so now we're going to take the top leg, take it forward, and lift it up. So it's at hip height. So the bottom leg traditionally goes out front, but we're going to keep it here today. And we're going to bring this leg forward for 2, and then up and back for 2. Okay? Now here you got to watch that the spine doesn't get all sloppy here. Okay? We want to hold nice and still here, and flex, flex, point, point. So we're breathing out, out, in, and out, out, and in. Again, pulling the waistline up, drawing the abdominals in. Let's do for 3 more. Here's 1, and point. Really working into those glutes there. 2, and point, and 3, and point. Okay, now we're going to get a little more challenging. We're going to bring the leg that's behind you right underneath you, add the downstairs leg to it, adjust yourself, take a peek up to make sure your ankles are right under your earlobes. You do not want your feet in front of you. We're going to use your fingertips like a little cage here. We're going to make your mouse house. See, so I just picked my waistline up. Okay? And now, fingertips, right, and hip. Careful not to roll back. You want that hip forward towards me. And we're going to lift that top leg up with a point. We're going to flex and pull it down. And up and down. Now, that leg does not go any higher than this because what happens is the hip rolls back to pull that leg up and you end up using a different muscle. So keep pressing that top hip forward. Yeah, we got about 4 more. Abdominals are in. Mouse house is active. And 3. And 2. All right, we're going to hold this. We're going to make little circles about that big with the foot forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold that leg up there. This is where it gets fun. Bottom leg's going to come up. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Now they both come down together. Okay, so it's up, squeeze, and then down. Up, squeeze, and down. One more time. Up, squeeze. Now we're going to come up with both legs together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Down, down, down. Again, check in with your neck. Make sure you're not tightening up. Shoulders are relaxed. Abdominals are in. Work from here. Good. All right. We're going to come out of this and do a little stretch for the waistline. So you're going to bend your knees and just sit up with your feet out to the side. Adjust as you need to. And try and get as square on those hips as you can. Okay? And we're going to go over to this side first. So we're going to bring the arms out. We're going to go over to the side. Then we're going to come up to the center. We're going to slide. Hand comes down. We're going to turn to the side. And then we're going to arch and curl. So as you arch, pull that mat towards you. And then push that mat away. And that'll move your spine, okay? So we're going to come back to neutral. Open the arm out. Float back up. and over to the other side. Reaching up, 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 and over. Good, back to the center, inhale. Exhale, slide that arm, comes down, hand rotates. Arch the back, and round the back. One more time. Arch the back, and round the back. Good, back to the center. Arm comes around, and we're gonna float up. We're doing that one more time. Up, up, up. Nice stretch. And then back to center. And float on over. Hand comes around. Arch the back. And curl the back. And arch the back. And curl. Good. Back to center. And we're going to open and float back up and relax. So now we're going to do the other side of the leg work. So you're just going to lean back and swing your legs around. And make your way down to the mat. Get your line straight up. Ankles. Find your mouse house. Shoulders relaxed. Back is straight. Again, watch that head doesn't drop forward. Okay? Ground that downstairs leg. Here we go. Up and down. And watching that hip doesn't drop back here. Abdominals are pulling in and kind of upwards. And down. Up. And up. I think we got about 5 more. And breathing out. And breathing out. 3. And 4. And 5. Okay, we're going to take that top leg, swing it forward, and we're going to come front, front, back, back, front, front, back, back, and 3. Take breaks if you need it. Again, watch the mouse house. Abdominals are in. Pelvis is nice and still. Use the glutes here. And 5 more. Press. And 4. Press. And 3. 2. And last one. Good job. Okay, we're going to line the legs up now so they're straight right below you. And again, it's worth taking a little peek and check to make sure. Fingertips on the floor in front of you. Roll that top hip slightly forward so I know you're not back here. And we're going to point and flex. And point. And flex. And point. And flex. And up. This still as you are able to be. Okay, we got 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. We're going to hold it. Here come those little circles forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Bottom leg comes up. Squeeze. Watch that the feet don't turn in. And down. And up. Lift. And down. 2 more. Up. Lift. Down. Last time. Up. And lift. Now they both come up together. Breathing out, out, out. In, in. And pulling those abdominals in. And out. Good. 2 more. Good job. And up. All right, now we're going to sit up. Feet are going to stay on that side. Pull that knee forward. Square your hips up here. So one side, you're going to now figure out which side. This is my tighter side, so I got to wiggle around a little bit. You want to do the best you can to stay square. If this is a hard position for your knees, this is fine. Okay? Don't worry about that. Okay, so we're going to this side first. Okay? Arms out to the side. We're reaching up, stretching. Abdominals are in. Shoulders are down. Come to the center. Glide over. Hands on the mat. Rotate. Lift the chest. And push it back. Good. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Push it back. Good. Come to the center. Open. Float back up. Over to the other side. Stretch. And center. Glide. Down. And over. Arch the back. And round the back. One more time. Arch. And roll. These feel so good. And let's come to the center. Open. Come out. We got two more. Stretching. And center. Glide over. Rotate. And lift. And round. And inhale. And exhale. Good. And center. Open. Float back up. And reaching over. And then come to the center. Glide. This is our last one. Rotate. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. To the center. Open. And float back up. And stretch. Okay. We're going to come to the hands and knees. So the natural way to go is towards the knee that's turned out. So you just turn. Okay? We're going to have our toes tucked under for now. And check the alignment here. You want to be square. Knees under your hips, hands under the shoulders. Careful that you're not hanging the back here and that you're not here. You want to be in the middle. Okay? We're going to do the cat and cow. Lengthening out the top of your head and tail at the same time. So we're going to take an inhale, push away from that floor. On the exhale, you're going to scoop to look at your thighs and really pull that navel up. Now we're going to inhale right through neutral, lift your collarbones and your tail, but don't hang. And you're pulling the mat towards you, okay? That'll help you lengthen that spine. And then we're going to exhale, angry cat, push away from the mat, pulling those armpits down, drawing that belly in. And then inhale, lift those collarbones, lengthen that spine, keep the belly button in. Exhale, round that spine, pulling, pulling, pulling. Now inhale, open. Good, and exhale, we're going to do one more, and then I'm going to put this into motion, which is called the wave. One of my favorite movement patterns. Good, okay. On the next exhale, we're going to sit back, but tuck your toes the other way. So we're going to round the back, sit back, back, back. Now we're going to inhale, open the body, pull forward through the cow. And then exhale, push yourself way back. Inhale, pull yourself past your wrists. Exhale, roll it back. Inhale, keeping those shoulders down, abdominals in, rounding that spine. Pulling, pulling, pulling. One more, and then we're going to reverse the direction. Okay, so here we are arched right now. You're going to go back in this position. Lift that tail. Right when you know that tail can't hold itself up there, start rounding the spine and then pulling yourself forward. Arch and go back, pushing yourself back, rounding and pulling yourself forward. Pulling that navel in nice and tight. Arch and press. Round and pull. Two more. Arch and press back. Round and pull. And arch and press. And round and pull. Okay, we're going to stop in the center. Okay, this gets challenging. Okay, so tucking those toes back under, push away from your mat, and we're going to hover the knees off the mat, okay? And I'm going to count to 10. I can't see what you're doing, so you're on your honor, okay? And you don't have to come up high. It's just a little lift, so I can slip my hands underneath. Okay, so it's kind of a core, like a planky kind of thing. Okay, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and slow, soft landing. Okay, we're going to do that just one more time. Okay, take an inhale. On the exhale, here we go. Hover those knees and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Okay, I'm going to take you into a push-up. Okay, so we're going to go into modification. one here, just little elbows, but watch if those elbows don't come out. Pull them back towards your hips. I'm gonna come forward and back with my knees, and I'm gonna attempt to make a straight line with my body. Okay, so I keep those abdominals in, shoulders are down, and we're gonna bring those elbows right into the waist. So I'm gonna look down, okay? We're gonna come down, 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 and up, up, up. And down, 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 and up, up, up. Let's get two more. And up. Last one. Down, 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 and up. Okay, we're gonna rotate into a side plank here, and we're just gonna hold and maybe lift that outside leg and push away from the floor, and now just stretch. Stretch over. Nice, good stretch here. And then come back, bring those legs together, and then rotate back to the center. I'm gonna turn around and do the other side. Okay, so you're in your push-up position. Okay, we're gonna go into that side plank. Extend that leg, and then take it into a stretch. Stretch. Good, and then come back. Bring that leg in, and then rotate back to the front. Okay, from here we're gonna walk back to the knees, or knees to the hands, and we're gonna come up to kneeling. Okay, so we're gonna do a little work here. We're gonna bring the arms out in front of you, and we're just gonna lean back and then forward. Now with that lean, don't sit and don't arch. Try and take this whole thing straight back and forward. Okay? Straight back and forward. And straight back and forward. Two more. Straight back and forward. Last one. Straight back and forward. Okay. We are going to come back down onto your hips. We're going to bring the arches of your feet together this time. Grab your ankles. And we're just going to bring the chin to the chest, and you're going to try and get your nose down between your feet, but probably won't happen. Okay, so elbows are going to come to the knees, and we're going to round forward, 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 and hold it. And then we're going to roll up. Okay, so make sure that spine is articulating. I'm going to turn so you can see my back. Hopefully I'm doing it properly. So sitting nice and tall, chin to the chest, and begin to just roll forward like a ball. Pull the abdominals in. Try and stay on your hips. Hold it for some breathing. And then we roll up, starting with the lower back, middle back, and then up nice and tall. All right, we're going to do one more stretch, and then we are good to go. Bend this leg. Take this leg to the other side. This is only if it's possible. If you only have one leg working and this leg is out here, that's fine. That's good enough for me. Okay? Okay, so we're going to hug this leg, and we're going to look back and pull. Nice and tall. Breathing. And breathing. All right, come back to the center. We're going to switch to the other side. So unpretzel and re-pretzel. And once again, one side is going to be harder to twist to than the other. You know, who knows? Okay, so grab that leg. We're going to hug it, shoulder down, and we're going to look over that shoulder. Get nice and tall, breathing into the stretch. Good, and we're going to come out of that. Okay, so I'm going to get you up off the floor. Okay, you can either climb down off your bed or up off the floor, wherever you are. We're going to bring your feet together, push yourself forward. Now, this is a good stretch for the ankles too. The head's going to come down and the bottom's going to come up. So I'm going to turn, okay? So here we go. Now, to come up out of this, you can bend your knees, you can put your hands on your legs and walk up, okay? But you're going to pull from the navel, keep that head down, and use those abdominal muscles and glutes and roll yourself up, straight to standing, nice and tall. Let's take an inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Once again, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy. I hope I will see you again. Have a good weekend.